The Timeless Journey. Once upon a time in the small town of Hill Valley, there lived a young man named Marty McFly. Marty was an ordinary high school student with a penchant for adventure. Little did he know that his life was about to take an extraordinary turn. One day, Marty's eccentric friend, Doc Brown, invited him to his laboratory. Doc was a brilliant scientist with wild white hair and a passion for time travel. As Marty entered the lab, he saw the iconic DeLorean car fitted with all sorts of strange contraptions. "Great Scott, Marty!" Doc exclaimed. "I've invented a time machine, and you're going to be my first time-traveling companion." Marty couldn't believe his ears. Time travel? It sounded like something out of a science fiction movie. But Doc was serious, and he showed Marty how the DeLorean could transport them through time by reaching 88 miles per hour. Their first destination was the year 1955. As the DeLorean sped through time, Marty marveled at the swirling lights around them. In the blink of an eye, they found themselves in a quaint, picturesque 1950s Hill Valley. However, their arrival in the past wasn't as smooth as they'd hoped. The DeLorean had attracted the attention of the townsfolk, and Marty and Doc had to come up with a plan to blend in. Marty, dressed in his 1980s clothes, certainly stood out. As they navigated the challenges of the 1950s, Marty discovered that his parents were high school sweethearts, and he became determined not to disrupt the course of history. But fate had other plans. Marty accidentally interfered with his parents' meeting and risked erasing his own existence. In a desperate attempt to set things right, Marty sought the help of a younger version of Doc Brown. Together, they hatched a plan to bring his parents back together at the school dance. As the clock ticked down, Marty raced against time, juggling dance floor chaos and awkward encounters. With a guitar borrowed from Chuck Berry, Marty took the stage and delivered a performance that wowed the crowd. The enchanting music brought his parents together, ensuring Marty's future existence. As the clock struck midnight, Marty and Doc hopped back into the DeLorean, ready for their next adventure. Their next stop was the future, the year 2015. Marty was eager to see what awaited him, but once again, trouble found them. In the futuristic world of flying cars and hoverboards, Marty witnessed a future where technology had taken some unexpected turns. As they explored the bustling streets of 2015 Hill Valley, Marty discovered a sports almanac that contained the outcomes of every major sports event for the next 50 years. Realizing the potential consequences of altering the past for personal gain, Marty and Doc faced a moral dilemma. A villainous character named Biff overheard their conversation and stole the almanac, intending to use it for his own gain. Marty and Doc had to stop Biff before he could change the course of history. A thrilling chase through the futuristic city ensued, with hoverboard tricks and flying cars adding to the excitement. In a climactic showdown, Marty and Doc managed to retrieve the almanac and restore the timeline. However, the experience left them with a valuable lesson about the responsibility that comes with time travel. As they returned to 1985, Marty realized that the adventures with Doc had changed him. He had grown wiser and more appreciative of the present. Doc, on the other hand, decided to retire from time travel and enjoy a quiet life in Hill Valley. Vocabulary: lab, lab, lab. Clothes, clothes, clothes. Dance, dance, dance. Guitar, guitar, guitar. Almanac, almanac, almanac.